Welcome. Welcome to the South Mountain. And this morning we're down here in the garden on this beautiful winter morning, foggy morning, but I think that's partly what makes it so beautiful here up on the mountain. This morning we're not going to do really that much here in the garden. What we're going to do is go inside. I'm going to turn the computer on. I'm going to load up a website that I use to help plan my garden. You know, it's only going to be a few months until we're down here in our gardens and we're preparing the soil, we're planting the seed, and then ultimately enjoying the fruit of our labor. And it's never too early to start planting that. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's go inside and then let's start planting our garden for the spring. So I've loaded up my computer and now I am on the website for Seed Time. And the address for Seed Time, as you see up here at the top, is www.seedtime.us. So once you load that website up, you can go in here and you can see all the information. I'm not going to go through it all, but what we're going to do is we're going to sign up for a free account. So up here in the top right, you click sign up for a free account. It'll have all information here. And of course, this is a pay, they want you to pay for it because there are additional opportunities. But for myself, I have just always used the free account. So I'm going to sign up for the free account. So go ahead, what you would do is you go ahead and fill out this information for your account and then click sign up. So once you set up your free account on Seed Time, you'll have this page, which is your calendar page. Now, there is also paid accounts, which I have never had, so there's other options that are available that I'm not aware of. Honestly, the only thing I use is the calendar page. So that's where we are right now. This is a free account. You don't have to pay anything for it, and it's a great tool. So this is what I use. Maybe in the future at some point, I may start getting the paid account, but for right now, I just have the free account. So once you have the free account set up, you're on the calendar page, and then you start adding your crops. So you click on the item here, it says add crops, and then you can choose your category. So for example, let me jump down to, let's see, spinach. So I'm going to click on spinach, and you can actually go down here if there's a variety of spinach that you want to put on here, you can do that. That's optional. But the one thing that I always do down here for advanced settings, there are some things where I will have seedlings, and then there's other ones that I transplant. So either direct seed or plant transplant. For spinach, I always direct seed it. I never transplant it, and so this is just information that I always go in and do. So I schedule that, and you'll see that my spinach, the bed preparation, I need to start on March 21st. That week is when I need to get the bed ready for the spinach, and then sometime between the 28th and the 3rd, based on my USDA zone, that's when they say I should direct seed my spinach. So you can see how this is put in there, and I think this is a great tool. So let's add another crop. Let's see, we'll put lettuce in. Now for lettuce, you can choose again the variety. I always again go down to the advanced setting because I always direct seeds lettuce. I don't transplant it. If you want to transplant it, you can put that in there. That'll give you additional information, but I always direct seed my lettuce, and I'll schedule it, and there we go. Right there, you'll see it's telling me I need to prep my bed for lettuce on the 22nd, and I can start actually direct seeding my lettuce on March 1st. So again, great tool because I know exactly when I need to have my beds prepared and also when I can direct seed. So let's add a crop that I actually will be transplanting, and let's go down to tomatoes. So for my tomatoes, I most often plant Better Boys. So let me check my Better Boys here. And let's see, where are they? There they are. My Better Boys, you can change the color if you want to. Now for the advanced settings on here, I do not direct seed these. I will transplant these, so I will make sure that that's highlighted. And I click schedule. And as I do so, you'll see this is telling me when I need to get my seedlings begun, when I have to have my bed prepared, and then this is when in May, this is when I'll be transplanting my tomatoes. So amazing tool. Let's add one more. Let's do a zucchini. So we'll do summer squash. So you have winter squash there. We have squash up here. And we will choose Black Beauty zucchini. Of course, any zucchini, you never want to transplant it. I'm not sure why that's showing that. I always direct seed my zucchini. Zucchini squash does not like to be transplanted, at least from my experience, so I'll schedule that. And there we go. So there I know that in April, I need to prepare the beds for my zucchini, and then I'll be putting my zucchini in the ground starting on April 11th to the 17th. So this is a great tool that allows you to put in every vegetable that you're planning on growing, and then it'll give you a calendar as to when you need to do certain things. So this is one of the biggest challenges I have with gardening is always remembering when I need to put certain things in. Am I putting them in too early? Am I putting them in too late? This tool, Seed Time, really I find extremely helpful. Now, I do not use the paid version. There's a lot of additional benefits for the paid version. If you use the paid version, please let me know down in the comments because maybe it's something I want to maybe think about using at some point. But at this point, for right now, I only use the calendar feature because number one, it just makes it so easy. All I got to do is log in at the beginning of the week, and then I can plan out what I need to do out in my garden to make sure I stay up to date. Well, I hope you found that information useful in planning your spring garden. As I said, I use it. I find it very useful. I've never tried the paid version. I always use the free version. If you use the paid version and you find it useful, let me know in the notes below. But like I said, I've only ever used the free version, and for what I use it for, it works great. So thank you, and thanks for joining me here on the South Mountain, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.